Hello guys, and welcome back to the Pirates of the Caribbean Retrospective video. And today we will be taking a look at the Curse of the Black Pearl version of Will Turner. Now, I think they released a few versions, but I only have this version of the Curse of Black Pearl Will Turner. Do have a different version of another movie, but from this film I only have this version. And this is basically the end scene, I'm gonna say, yeah, the last scene from the film where he and Elizabeth tried to save Jack from the guillotine, the hanging basically at the end of the film. But I only have this version, but it's still a really nice version of Will Turner, and I think this is basically a 2-in-1 kind of figure, because let's say if you remove the cape, which you can do because it's just strapped around his neck with some cord, but if you remove the cape, and then he also came with a secondary head sculpt, put that on, you do have the Ile de Muerta, the Isle of Muerta look that he has at the end of the film where they all fight in the cave. Then you have that look, and that's basically 2-in-1 kind of figure there. But for the purpose of this video, I will not be reviewing, putting off the cape or deleting the cape here from the figure, because it's just a short to get back on. But other than that, the figure looks really nice. That sculpt is pretty good from certain angles. Figure again comes with a few accessories, being a sword here. If I camera wants to focus. There you go, you got a sword in his hand. You got like an axe, and that basically can resemble a few scenes. At the end he used an axe. He also used an axe to basically throw in the guy at the the camp that he is in at the beginning of the film. I forgot the name, but he throws an axe in one of those guys when the pirates come to take over the fort basically. And then you do have an extra sword in the holster there. If you can see that, there's the holster and there's an extra sword in there. Also, he comes with a removable hat. I love the hat here. The hat here looks really nice, actually. Nice silver part there. And again, like Barbossa, he does have that floating, the real kind of fur part for the feather. It is removable as well, but there's nothing too special underneath there. Like I said, head sculpt is fairly generic. And then changing it up here to the back, you can see the longer hair here. The secondary head sculpt was a little ponytail that he has in the film, so again, very different head sculpts there. I don't know where it is, otherwise I would show it, but the rest of the figure, you do have the little golden medallion here, which is of course stolen from the chest of Cortez. The one that holds the pirate curse in the film, of course, and that's really cool that they included that with this figure. They also have that with Elizabeth Swann, which I will get to in the next video, but you do have that here as well. Looks really good as a coin, and there is some detailing on there. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a little bit hard to see, but there is detailing and sculpt work on this small little accessory, which is amazing. And then you have the outfit here, the two belts like going across each other. Underneath you do have like a brown vest part, or like clothing part, and then you do have like the white shirt underneath. Again, like Jack and Barbossa, all sculpted and wrinkled really well, painted really well to give it more shade. You can see like all the black paint and all the black and gray weathering to feel like this is a lived-in piece of clothing. Then you do have like the little wrap around his hand. I love the little attention to detail, because of course at the end of the film, to lift the curse, he slices up his own hand. He kind of cuts in his own hand with one of the coins in it, and then he basically lifts the curse. And this is the bandana, or the wrappage around his hand to soften the wound basically. So really cool attention to detail that they did here. You have this other hand here. This is a gripping hand for the axe basically, and this one is the sword wielding hand. And then you do have like the brown clothes there, like I said, sculpted and painted really well. And then you do have like a silver kind of belt buckle in there. And then you do have brown pants and his boots there. Boots I really do like because the boots are very similar to, I think he wore those boots in the entirety of the film, so I do like that. The beginning of the film where he presents the sword to Norrington, he's wearing those boots as well. So really cool that they kept that throughout the entire film. And then of course the back section of the figure, you do have the big cape that he wears at the end of the film. But it looks really, really nice. Big fan of that. And overall, I'm a big fan of this figure because, I don't know, I love the look of this guy. And I think out of the few versions that they released for Curse of the Black Pearl from Will Turner, I think this is the best one. So, yeah, Articulation, again, very similar to other ones. Ball joint head, ball and shoulders, swivel in the wrist, swivel in the torso, swivel in the boots. And that's about it. But yeah, there you go, guys. That was a quick look at Will Turner from Curse of the Black Pearl. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I will be back with some more videos very soon. So until then, keep collecting and bye.